Hi, my name is Mark. I'm with Airsoft, and in these series of videos I'll be showing you some basic troubleshooting tips for your AEG. Alright, so this is how you do a fuse bypass with an AEG. This is what happens when you pull the trigger and you get absolutely no response. You've already tried using a fully charged battery with it and still you don't hear any sound from the motor or the pistol grip. So this is usually indicative of an electrical problem, and the first point you want to check out is the fuse. So here we have a G36C. Pull off the front. Here we have a close-up of the fuse relay assembly, and so I'm just going to take out the fuse. That pops out really easy. And you also want to do a quick visual inspection of the fuse. A good fuse should be clean in the glass from end to end, and the metal strip inside it should be unbroken. Sometimes though you will have a fuse break where it is broken somewhere beyond this metal end cap and you can't tell, and that's why you need to do a fuse bypass. So basically a fuse bypass is just connecting the two metal leads together, therefore bypassing the fuse and seeing if the gun fires. So let's see that. Okay, so I'm going to test fire right now. Alright, fire's fine. So I guess there was an issue with the fuse. This is a good example of a fuse that looks fine but actually is broken. An example of a broken fuse would be this. Alright, for 80% of AEGs that will have a fuse, they will have that cylindrical type fuse. Sometimes though, however, you will have a different kind of fuse. In this D-Boys RK06, for example, we have what's you can consider a car relay fuse. It's the kind of fuse they use in cars. Based on the similar principle, there's a small little strip of wire connecting this end to this end. If it's unbroken, that means that the fuse is intact. But to test it out, you want to make sure you buy an extra fuse from, go to an auto parts store, get an extra fuse and test it out to see if that works. You've tried the fuse bypass, you've tried using it with a freshly charged battery, and you're still getting absolutely no trigger response at all. You don't hear the gun trying to turn over, the gearbox trying to click. All you hear is just the trigger pull and nothing happening. The next you can try is the motor connector. Make sure everything is connected. So we have the motor plate here connected with these two screws, and you just want to loosen it up. Now, a word of caution, with this motor plate, it has a Phillips screw. Some of them have hex screws, but one thing you want to keep in mind is sometimes this motor plate will have a small silver disc that might fall out or fall into there. You want to be careful when you're opening it so you don't lose that disc. That's necessary for keeping the motor balanced and the right height. So anyway, we have the two motor terminals. We have the red wire going to the red terminal, black wire going to the black terminal. You just want to be 100% sure that they're fully seated in there, so they're engaging the motor and you are able to complete the circuit. Once you have that set, you just put the motor plate back on and test fire it. Sometimes it can just be a loose motor connector. Other times it might be an issue where you might need to send it back. So it's really great to try all these tips out before calling your customer service line, so they can really help you out and get everything set up for you when you call it.